Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy. If you saw our Colourarte event, I mentioned that I used my leftover resin and I made these really fun Smoosh coasters, which is a great way to use your leftover resin. It's also a super fun way to play with resin if you're new, because I've never had one be ugly. So I learned this by watching Erica and Jeff from Artist Till Death. And actually these acrylic coasters are from their shop. And they're pretty fun because you can peel the backing off of one side and leave it on the other, so that when these are done, all you have to do is heat up the back, peel it off. You don't have to sand drips off or anything. I recently, as you may know, got a diode laser, and I'm going to try to make some of these with black acrylic, and I will probably make them available for purchase if I do, because they'll essentially be just like these, only they won't be clear. So the benefit to the clear ones is if you're doing like alcohol inks or something transparent. So I'm sorry that I'm not showing you my colors, but this is Color Passion Indigos. So all the same colors I used in the resin swipe for the Colourarte event, that's what I'm using up here. So what I'm going to do with this indigo is I'm going to spread this out to kind of get some coverage on this coaster. And then I'm just going to drizzle my colors on kind of haphazardly, and then I'm going to squish them together. When I squish them together and I pick one back up, I try to turn a little bit to get kind of a little bit of a design other than just kind of straight up and down. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So you can see I'm just moving that to cover it. That's all I'm doing, you know. But this is good because it's terrible to waste resin. You don't always have a mold that works for random amounts of leftover color. And these are great because if they dry nicely without some random, piece of dog hair or something, like they're done, like you clean them up and they're done. So it's like, now you've got a great set of coasters that you can either sell, give as a gift, take to a farmer's market, whatever. And they're really pretty. So hang with me. So that was the indigo. This is a custom color I made using Purely Pigments from Colourarte Black Plum. And then I used some Interference Green and Interference Violet Sparkle. And it just turned out to be this crazy cool color shifting color. And it was just amazing. Now I'm putting it toward the bottom because I want some sparkle to peek through these other colors. And you can see I'm just kind of evenly getting rid of whatever's in my cups. So there's not a lot of strategy here. And I like these because they end up with like a Northern Lights type feel. So this is Breakfast at Tiffany's from Just Resin. This color is kind of similar to Spearmint from Color Passion. Maybe a tinge bluer. I really like it though. It's a nice pop of a pastel color with these dark colors. This is Dark Turquoise from Just Resin. It's a beautiful color. And I found when you're using resin pigments, using different brands together really does help. I'm going to use a top cell white from Color Passion, but that indigo is a base cell. This is, well, I showed you one color and now I'm putting down some top cell white. So top cell white is from Color Passion, and it's intended to be very cell reactive, obviously like swiped across the top or used even like this. So the other blue color I was showing you is Azure blue, I think, from Colourarte. It's a purely pigment color. And to that I added some Rain and a little bit of Interference Green, I think. I can't remember. Anyway, it's a beautiful color. And I love Purely Pigments because you can customize them so much, and like you can virtually get so many different colors out of them. It's really awesome. So we're just using up our colors. Look, we've already pretty much got them covered and we're not even done with the resin yet. So let's sling some more on here and see what happens. So a little bit more of our purple color. That was such a cool color. At first I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is going to work. And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, very cool and color shifty. Sometimes it's fun to make your own colors for funsies, you know what I mean? So now I'm just making sure I scrape what's in my cups. That is my other color, custom color from Colourarte Purely Pigments. I love them, by the way. Can't wait to get the new ones. They're so much fun to use and they're so easy to customize. So if you've seen some of my videos, you've seen that I've been kind of learning how to use my laser, and we're going to use a little bit more breakfast at Tiffany's. And I am working currently on a leaning front door sign, and I was thinking, you know, I could like customize so many colors even for these kinds of projects with Purely Pigments. It's really amazing to think of how much you can use them for, you know what I mean? Anyway, I love them. So we used up our breakfast at Tiffany's. I will have some more white. You can tell I'm determined to use it all. I mean, we have plenty of coverage to move on at this point, but I'm determined to use it all. And what I like about this whole smooshing thing, especially when you use different pigments together, so this is my interference violet with sparkle green. What I like is you get really cool cell reactions. So I guess because of the color combos, these have a very Northern Lights feel to me when they are done. Maybe they won't for you, but for me I was like, oh, you'll have to let me know what you think. You know, with that dark turquoise in there and the kind of the lighter green and the color shifting. I don't know why, but they just really reminded me of that. So now we're going to finish off our top cell white. And I will show you the very advanced technique of smooshing the coasters together and pulling them away. Obviously, I'm being facetious. It's not very advanced at all, but I think you'll enjoy them. And I do list these on my Etsy shop once they're finished. I have a couple sets from previous videos on there now, but they're super cute. So, like I said, I am going to cut something similar, but with black acrylic with my laser, and I will make them available for sale. If you're interested, you can always email me. My email's in the description box. I'll also probably put them in the Etsy shop, but it would be even easier just to reach out. So, you see how I'm just putting them on top of each other and smushing them together, and then look at that. Now, at first you're like, no, right? But wait till we torch it. But look at those colors. I mean, that's just beautiful. And then wait till we torch it. Now, keep in mind, when you're using resin pigments that are kind of cell reactive, you're probably not going to see everything that they can do until you torch them. This would be really fun to do with floating pigments. I should do that one day just for fun, because the floating pigment has this really cool effect in resin anyway. So there's another one. Here's the last one. I'm just making sure it's covered all the way around the edges. So I don't know if you see the Northern Lights kind of feel that I picked up when I was watching them when I was working on them. But I don't know why they just seem like that to me. So let's torch them, and you have to let me know what you think. I think these are so much fun, and what a great way to use up resin. Like, all of that resin was just leftovers. We made an entire set of coasters. We didn't waste anything. These are really beautiful. And it's like 4 little unique pieces of art, all with leftovers. Not bad. So wait for those cells to start popping in. You'll see what I mean. There we go. You can start to see them in the top left. You start to see it in the bottom right. Now you could use a heat gun with this too, but I kind of like the control of a torch in a small surface, because I'm not really trying to move the resin. I'm just trying to torch it so it reacts. So it'll come together and you'll see it. I really, really like doing this. It's fun. It's fun to do these with acrylic too, but you can almost bank on a good result in resin, whereas with acrylic, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it works great, sometimes, So I want to see how these do with blooms. Like, I want to see how they handle as a coaster with blooms. So here's a close-up. Look at all those beautiful colors together. Oh, I just love them. So let me know what you think. I really like to do these, and it's a great way to make sure that you're not wasting all that beautiful resin. So it's good to just have them on hand, have them out and ready. So when you're, running out of time, you can just use your resin up. You're not wasting it. Look how pretty. Okay, well, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And yeah, I appreciate all your support. Thank you everyone so much. I really love these. Okay, bye.